Hey, what up, everyone, and welcome to a Love Like That podcast. I'm your host, Brandon.
I'm Jacquelyn.
And we are here once again for another episode. This is episode, let's see, 33, 34, it's something. I don't remember.
Hey, we're trucking along.
Trucking along. And before we go any further with this podcast, let me just say something real quick. Shout out to my brother, Jordan. He became a dad.
Yes.
And I am just so happy. I got a little nephew.
Yes.
And I'm proud. I'm happy.
Yes, the next generation.
Yeah. The next generation's here, man.
Exactly.
So
we love that for him, and just seeing him flourish and
now our kids got cousins to play with now.
Yeah, they got additional cousins to play with. So.
Yeah. So shout out to him for that. But the real reason why I was shouting him out is because this is for you, Jordan. I'm wearing an Atlanta hat. He always talks about how I never have anything
for the home team.
I never wear anything Atlanta based or whatever the case is.
Oh, gotcha.
Since we're
you
here,
do
since
wear
we're
a lot
here,
of New York stuff.
That's my origin story. And so, but listen, love the A. No problem with the A. Listen, I live here.
Listen, absolutely.
So it's all
we
good.
met in good old
Georgia. Exactly. So, but yeah, I'm wearing this for you, Jordan. Okay,
yes.
So get off my back. Anyway, get off my back. Thank you. Get your hands off me.
Look,
about the Denzel
this is
line.
photo proof, photo evidence.
Exactly, photo and video proof.
Exactly.
So, yeah, we're here once again.
Again.
So much has been, I think, happening out here in these streets, in these Mary streets. And it's like, you look at it, and I don't know. I mean, it's so many people out here, and I'm just going to just get right to it. There's so many people out here who are hurting right now.
Yeah.
Who are struggling right now.
Right.
Who have never had the opportunity to get the fundamentals for marriage down.
Right.
Or even put themselves to be willing to actually put forth the right type of effort. They're putting in effort, but it's a certain type of effort.
Yes.
And I just want to say this real quick to everyone. Stay encouraged.
Oh,
stay encouraged.
Oh, exact wording.
Yeah, stay encouraged, because there are so many different things that are happening that you have no idea that can come out of the blessing of your marriage if you work it through.
Yes.
If you work it through.
Yes.
There's blessings on the other side if you put in the work.
Yes.
It's nothing that's going to be an organic thing. It's a I was intentional with my work, and this is what came with it.
Yes, an intentional thing.
So I have to say that real quick. I've had people that I know very well, some not so well, but I know enough of, and some people I'm very close with. All of them are going through different phases in marriage and relationships. Some seasons are in limbo, and some seasons are unfortunately ending for some.
Yes.
And we just want to just wish everyone the best in their endeavors, the best in their moving forward.
Yes.
And, that God gives you what you need for the marriage that you desire. So I just want to say that to everyone real quick.
No, seriously, 100%.
And because I don't know who else is watching this or listening to this podcast. You may or may not be going through something, but, please stay encouraged. It's something that this comedian Marcus Wiley said, and he was talking about how he was talking about how how him and his wife were going to get a divorce.
Oh, yeah.
And he said God told him, you're going to divorce her over the little things that you do, or over the little things that she does.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to divorce her when you do a lot of things that I don't like. But I haven't divorced myself from you.
That hit.
And it's like, but we always talk about how marriage is God's love.
Yeah.
It's a representation of God's love to another person.
Yes.
And so take that information with, however you want to. But it's, we do a lot of things wrong, and God still loves us no matter what. Still doesn't divorce us. He gives us opportunity. And now, it doesn't mean be a complete idiot. We understand certain things, there are some things there is no coming back from.
Right.
But a lot of the things are very fixable.
A lot of things are very fixable, and once it's interesting how, with growth your perspective changes, because and coming in you have these things and it's like but with growth, like, hey, it's fixable, and a lot of the fixable part is us getting out of our own way, us starting with us, and that was a big thing for me personally, and just moving, moving, in marriage and all of the things. But you really have to look at you and evaluate you and see how you can be the change in the situation. And so I think that growth, because I mean you've had growth as an individual, but you're the guy I met at 13 years old. Like, you still, this is you.
I've always been that handsome, yes.
Absolutely, he's always been that handsome. But he has always been, like, wise and just different. And just, I mean, he's always been my uni.
I try to be. But
my unicorn, guys. Unicorn.
I appreciate it, babe. I appreciate it. But I think the thing that the deal breaker thing. Yeah. I think deal breakers are important to have early on.
Absolutely. But I'm saying even in that, when it may just be a strong, like, I don't even want to discuss it, I'm out, like, things take discussion, and things can be worked through, it has to be, it's a case-to-case scenario. And you have to know your spouse enough to know, hey, you know what? We've had these you know what lines to cross and what lines not to cross.
Yeah, but that's the reason why
That's
the reason why I was saying having the deal breakers early on, I think makes sense.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Because it lets people know.
It keeps people accountable.
Accountable, but also it shows people where the line is.
Yeah.
And then what happens is, as long as you are doing the work and you're loving people and you're treating people right, and not perfect, but you are doing the right things. You're loving people in all the facets of their lives. What you start to find out is that deal breaker starts to soften a little bit. Not the fact that you'll just allow certain things, but you understand something about grace and mercy.
Yeah.
You understand the bigger picture. What we always talked about. Don't let a moment stop your movement.
Yes.
Was this a moment or was this a movement? Was this infraction that happened? Was this a mistake or was this a behavior?
Correct.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
I think for everybody that's listening, understand the deal breakers are deal breakers if they are behaviors.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's say for instance. Okay, everybody wants to go to this because this is the main one that everybody always goes to, but infidelity or cheating.
Right.
I don't condone it. I don't think it's the right thing to do. So let me say that real quick, okay?
Absolutely not.
Let me preface that real quick, okay?
Under no circumstances
do I condone it. But I think that there's a situation where you have to understand whether or not we are talking about a mistake.
Yeah.
Intentional or not, it's intentional. But you know what I'm saying? Between a mistake and then a behavior.
Yes, there is
your behavior allowing these things to happen consistently all the time? Those are where those deal breakers have to really kick in.
Yeah, 100%.
And that's why you have the deal breakers. You understand, because when you have a mistake, and that's where you have to choose whether or not there's grace or mercy in that. Not necessarily about cheating, but just about
anything. It has to be whatever you guys have.
Yeah, whatever it is for you. Disrespect, if it's about money, if it's about communication, if it's about keeping secrets.
Correct.
Whatever it is.
Whatever we have outlined for our relationship.
Was this a mistake, or is this a behavior?
Yes.
And that's where you start to really understand the true value of the deal breakers and how to really break it down as you go along, because like I said, you understand your spouse more and more as you go along in the relationship, in the marriage.
Right.
So you have to be able to know the person, see the person, and if you two are allowing each other to see each other in your most vulnerable state, you are allowed to see the real essence behind a person and really see them at their core. And you can see, you know what, yeah, this is some effed up stuff, but you know what though, I know where your heart is. I know we can move forward with this. And also on the, you know, on the offender's part, the accountability and ownership and responsibility of it, acknowledging it, you know, not putting it on whatever, it's putting it on you. And so, you know, those are just things that I just think are really important. For people to understand who are like, you know, I'm on the brink, or I'm getting ready to move on or do whatever. What are the layers in these things? Is it just okay, well, you know, he pissed me off, so I'm done, I'm out, whatever the case is. That's stupid. No, it has to be. We have to have some real concrete layers that we're looking at here, and looking at behaviors over time, and seeing what are being done over time. And
be willing to break it down and really get through the uncomfortable. Like get through it, sift through it, you know, get all of that stuff that you've been throwing under the bed for all of these years, and it's time to unpack it. Sit on the floor, have a real conversation. Like, let's change the atmosphere. Like, because y'all are the only ones who can change the atmosphere. And so that going to the uncomfortable places isn't who raises their hand to go to the uncomfortable places? Like, nobody, you know.
Who raises their hand in a crappy marriage?
Right. I mean, you're right. When you think about it like that, who would raise your hand to be in a crappy marriage?
And not do anything about it.
Right. But you have the power to change the atmosphere, period. And so it definitely takes two. But what I have learned is, I mean, the only person you can control is you. So sometimes it's up to you. And you do your part. Exactly. And you can control the atmosphere. And so do your part. 100%. Fully, freely, without, you know, record of all of the things that they didn't do. Just do your part.
Exactly. That's the thing about it, though. Set the tone, set the atmosphere.
Yes.
For women, that's important, but also at the same time, though, men set the atmosphere as well as the spiritual leaders, spiritual heads of the household. You have to set the tone, set the atmosphere for the house, for the relationship. So those are important things. That we want to, that we really hope and pray that you guys are getting from us, that you guys are understanding, and then how to implement them. Like I said, it's not a situation of, okay, I'm the man, so do as I say. It's I'm doing this. You know, I'm setting the foundation. Period. Yeah. It's not about, hey, you follow me here, or whatever. It's I'm doing the work. Not I'm telling you what to do. I'm doing the work.
Yes.
To set it so you see what it is.
100%. I, guys, have said this so many times before, but I am his best student, and he wasn't even, like, truly trying to teach me. He was, but this has been a long time coming. But
from the School of Brandon.
From the School of Brandon, I am his top graduate.
She says all the time.
It's me. Seriously, guys, because you see him doing the work, and when you see someone modeling, when you see just that mindset, when you see that positivity, when you see just the effects of all of it, it's like, wow, okay. I mean, it can't help but to rub off on you. And so he's turned this realist, you know, when we got married, into optimist, a complete. I mean, there has to be another word in front of optimist now. A sparkling optimist.
I think, you know, people always talk about, and one of my mentors says, you know, he says, I'm not positive, I'm aware.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. And so, I mean, I still believe in calling myself positive. I am a positive person. But you can also say, you know, he was like, you know, I'm not positive, I'm aware. I'm just aware of all of the possibilities that are out here in the world, of all the things that we can do. I'm just aware. I just know that we can do those things.
Oh, so, yes.
That's something I think I just wanted to make sure that we were able to do, that we are aware that we can really do those things in our marriage and in our lives. So that's important. That's an important thing that we have to have. And
Teach me, Daddy.
Oh gosh. Okay.
All right.
So all right. Show's over. Okay, we gotta go. I'm just saying, you know, you can't be saying that to me.
I know.
We got things we got to do.
Right.
But yeah, all right. Anywho, just wanted to share part that wisdom with you guys and to share with you. Now, you said that you had.
I did, and it's so. I mean, it may touch a little bit on it. I had a little video, so I was scrolling the internet the other day, and I came across a video. We talked about just difficult conversations. We just kind of transitioned from that, but I think Ryan had a really good perspective. I just kind of wanted to get your thoughts on it.
Oh, Ryan Cameron.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on.
RC.
Yo, man, this is just a quick message to all my people out there that's going through something. This quick little reel. Listen, you may think it's a different option, a different alternative. I wouldn't wish it on anybody. But the grass is not always greener on the other side. As a matter of fact, it may not even be grass. It might be AstroTurf. And I'm talking about the AstroTurf that has the rocks in it that fly up and get in your shoe and now your feet hurt. Just saying, you don't want these streets. Man, woman, these streets are not for anybody that is 40 and up. Try to figure it out. Try to go to counseling. But don't listen to your single friends, because single people will help married people get back single. For sure.
Nice. Okay, yo, shout out to the Ryan King, aka RC, aka Ryan Cameron, radio legend. That's the truth though. So I mean, we were talking about more so how to save it, but this is part of why. I mean, it's the truth though. I mean, the people that we know that have divorced, I think they go through it. Yeah. They go through it. It's like, you know what, this is, like they say, the dating pool has pee in it, and it's a lot, whatever the case is. Yeah, because so much has happened over the years when you were married, and now that you're back out there now, it's like, okay, the dating scene has totally changed. Yeah. And so, you have to figure out, really, do you want these streets?
Yeah, seriously.
Do you want these streets? So in other words, work it out if you can. Like I said, the biggest apology is a change behavior.
Oh goodness! Woo!
The biggest apology is a change behavior. The biggest apology isn't a new ring. The biggest apology isn't a new diamond necklace. The biggest apology isn't a new car. The biggest apology isn't anything, monetary. It is a change behavior.
Yes.
So, do that so you can keep yourself.
I mean, literally,
Yeah, but then that's the whole, that's really what it is. But then also for the ego aspect though, for people. Especially the guys who feel like, man, I can pull better chicks now, whatever. Dog, they don't love you like that. They don't love you like that.
They definitely don't love you.
Half the reason why they love you is because they see how you seem stable in your marriage.
Right.
How you seem stable in your marriage. Okay?
Yeah.
But then when you really look at it though, yeah, once you get that covering of that marriage, which is weird anyway. Let's talk about that for a minute. Why do I'm not going to say all, but some women think that because he's a married man that he's dedicated, he's loyal. Oh, I love that. I love that about him. Oh, I just love how he is, wherever the case is. And then you want to go and try to holler at him, thinking he can be that to you. He can't because he already has somebody.
Exactly. And you know what? The right guy is going to let her know. Like, door closed.
Yeah.
And send it back. But the wrong ones, they entertain that, and then they got all of these situationships and it never works out. Somebody's always going to be hurt,
Yeah. And it's too much work, man.
Yeah.
It's too much work. I'm sorry.
For that.
Listen, I got enough time, respectfully, dealing with this one here.
Yeah.
She's a full-time job that I love.
Sparkle.
Okay? I love her. She's my full-time job and I love it.
Yes.
Okay? But at the end of the day, it is a full-time job. And so I don't have time for anybody else to balance. Yes, I don't.
Exactly.
I don't.
She's a whole bunch.
And we got kids. Okay?
And we got little kids.
Right. And we got legacies that we're building. Okay? Things that we're doing.
We got
so it's enough work already. So, focus on what you have. That's really what it is. Focus on what you have. Focus on what you want, not what
Water
you don't want.
your garden.
Yeah, the whole like what he said, the grass is greener on the other side. That's what you're thinking. It might be astroturf with the rocks in it. That's the thing about it, though. You just have to. It's a discipline. It's a discipline, and that's something else that I think is important. People always talk about, they can't do that. It's the man's nature or whatever the case is. No, it's a discipline that you have to learn. It's a discipline that you actually have to be intentional about doing in order to become that person that you need to be, not only for yourself but for your spouse and for your family.
Yes,
so
absolutely.
you have to be disciplined, and that is part of the discipleship. Okay, that's why it's called the discipleship. Discipline. You discipline yourself to be discipled, to show who you are within your marriage, and then from a spiritual aspect in the body of Christ for those who believe in Christ. From that perspective. So, be intentional. Understand this. You may want to leave that person for the few things that they do, but God has not divorced you, and a lot of things that you do.
For the whole bunch.
I just think that was just really important just to share that. That was a great video though, baby. I was very impressive.
Thank you.
Very impressive. So that was good stuff. That was good stuff though. But hey, listen, like I said, we're not going to make this a super duper long podcast here.
To the point.
We just want to get to the point here on this one.
Take that extra time, guys.
Yeah.
And figure out, hey, you know what can I do? What can I work on? What small few changes, It may be a laundry list of things, there's always something to do. But let's start with 3 things. What 3 things can I do today? What 3 things can I do today that could really change the atmosphere and impact our marriage?
Hey, and listen, and exactly. But listen, if you guys want us to break down those things, or if you guys have any questions about how to really make those changes happen or make the shift happen in the marriage, leave us a comment, hit us up, email us, hit us
online. You know what, that brings about just one thing that we forgot. It's about aligning yourselves with the right team, guys. You got to get people on your team who love marriage, who are passionate about marriage, who are being intentional about marriage, who are in it every day. That is critical. So if you need the counseling, if you need the coaching, if you need just the friendship, alignment is so critical. Even
if it's not with us, just somebody that you admire, somebody that you respect, someone that you know is doing the right work. That's important.
That matters. But hey, if you don't know anyone, or if you just want an additional good person on the team, you found a great couple here.
Exactly. And shameless plug, go buy our book, Marriage Bubble.
Yes!
That's a great way to start.
Boom.
That's my offer to you. If you want to get that to just understand the basics, this is a great way to start with the book right there. Obviously, you can reach out to us for coaching and counseling as well, premarital for those who are looking to get married.
Yes.
Preparing to get married. That's what we do as well.
Come in with the right tools, guys.
Yeah, exactly.
It matters.
Exactly.
You gotta
get on it.
Use that toolbox.
Exactly. So we want to go ahead and see. I think were there any more plugs? Shameless plugs. I think we got everything. Subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Subscribe.
YouTube.com / @alovelikeThat _ Instagram @alovelikeThat _
All that.
We're on Threads @alovelikeThat _
You see it.
Threads now has more active users than Twitter now, or X. So I was like, take that, Twitter. Anyway, so like I said, we're on all those platforms, so make sure that you guys follow us on there as well. We'd love to connect with you all and to help you get the marriage that you not only desire but want to be intentional about as well. But listen, let's go ahead and wrap this up. I'm Brandon.
I'm Jacquelyn.
And we will catch you guys on the next one. Take care. See ya.